On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium. Right away, they'll change the look. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Now they'll audible to something else. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Back to throw, Purdy. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Touchdown, 49ers. Kyle Pitts with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Niners will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready? 19-18.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Here we go, here we go. Trap 60.
Stroud to throw it. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You look at the defense for these Texans. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
3rd down and 1. Out of the gun, Purdy. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, 49ers. Isaiah Pacheco, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Niners have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football from triple option, you've actually called that play.
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Stroud and company going for it. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And some space here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
79 Broncos.
Here's Stroud. Has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
There to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Ready?
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Right. Chop alert, chop alert. Go, chap, go, chap.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
On the stage. Freeze.
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready?
2nd and 2, 1st down marker at the 5-yard line.
Count the 60.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
That solid gainer will put them on the doorstep of the end zone. More importantly, it gives them a fresh set of downs. Nice work right there.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Stroud. And he's caught. Touchdown, Texans. Takedown from a yard out. And the Texans have got it back to within a score. Now the try here for the extra point. And that'll make it 13-7. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that 1st-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And they'll send Watson in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. Down the sideline he goes. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards. On 1st down, Purdy got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
At the 7-yard line.
And you see Purdy, he's going to shift them around. And now they'll shift things around. A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13.
Niners 20, Texans 7. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again? Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves so the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same.
3 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point try now for Moody. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Niners 27, Texans 7.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. He'll send this one away. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
At their own 36-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's Purdy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 3rd and 9 here. And now an audible here into something else. They go play action here. Purdy. He's going to float this over the middle deep. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the 49ers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Moody good with the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Texans 7. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On second down, Jacobs. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Following the fumble recovery, Purdy. Well, that's complete to the fullback, Ricard. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now second and 5. Purdy now to throw off the play action. He'll complete this one to Watson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
First down, 49ers.
Play action. Now Purdy. Downfield, and he's got Olave. Touchdown, 49ers. Chris Olave, as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Moody good with the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Texans 7. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the 49ers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with
there he goes left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Texans 7.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 58 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He'll get this up to about the 44.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Right side completes to Mechie. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Stroud on 3rd down now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go, Riggs, go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And they're going to be set up with excellent field position to start the drive as that gets out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60. Ready.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Stroud off the play fake. Outright to Smith and Jigba. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. And they run with Jacobs on 1st down, and he'll take this forward for about 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
That is caught by Dell. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Cougar 19.
Jacobs is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Jacobs again, and he's going to lose yardage again as he is stuffed behind the line. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
It's 3rd and goal.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Stroud working out of the gun. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jackson Smith and Jigba from 6 yards away. And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27.
Texans 14.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive as they try to finish things off in this fourth quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Purdy off the play fake. That is caught, and he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That gain on third down, good for 28. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
37-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
You give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
1 yard gain on the play. First down, San Francisco.
Here's Pacheco once again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Here's Pacheco headed right. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Running left to give to Pacheco. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. Now they'll change things up. Oh, a design run for their wideout. And after all that, he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Mustang 19. 19 Lions. Warriors 70.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So the victory here for San Francisco, and we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation.